Okay, so what's happening today? Today, what arrived is this cooker, and it's by Timilon. We're going to give this a shot and see how it works. Now, I'm not sponsored by anything, as people know on my channel. Everything I show you, I buy myself, and so I don't have any kind of a incentive, to tell you other than exactly what's going on with it. Now, how did it arrive? It arrived like this. That's it. It wasn't packed in anything. This is the way they shipped it. I open up my mailbox, and it was kind of open like this, and I'm going, what the heck, it wasn't even sealed here. So the way they ship it is not fabulous. But what's different about this, and it says electric lunchbox, microwave, portable oven. Well, it's not a microwave, okay? I'm just saying, why do they put microwave on there? Which is kind of bizarre. But I've got a frozen dinner in there now, and I'm going to check it in a little while. This is an 80-watt device, and I'll show it to you later once it's once it's out of there. But it comes with a cord for regular AC or one that, show you, or a cord for your car. Now, I hope this one works in the car, because I've gotten ones with this kind of a thing before, and sometimes they don't work so well in my car. So I'm hoping that this one will work in my car. We'll find out soon, but first I'm trying it in the house. The cords are short, they're not long. They're not long cords, but you can use it in either AC or the car thing. Now, it comes in, you can't see this very well, but what is different about this, here, maybe you can see better on here. It's a bag, but it's got inside of it, a lot of these ones are metal, okay? You open up the top and it's metal. Well, this is a bag, and then inside of it, it's got a little platform here that you plug the cord into, okay? So that little platform is what heats up, okay? So that's different. I haven't seen one like that before. Here it is on the bottom. This is the little platform. It fits. It's got a light on there when it tells you when it's on, and then it goes inside the bag. Okay, it goes inside the bag, and it heats up. I tried it. It heats up very rapidly. It's 80 watts, and we'll see how it's doing. So I'm going to leave it in there. I did put a frozen thing in there. What is it? Turkey? No, tuna. Tuna casserole, tuna noodle casserole, one of those little Stouffer's things. So I have it in there now. In a half an hour, I'm going to check it and see how it's doing, see how long it takes to heat things up in there. Now, you can use any kind of a little thing that doesn't melt in there. You could put, aluminum, the aluminum pans, or you can put glass. It doesn't come with a food container in there, so you do have to buy that separately. But like I said, I did go to get another one that had 3 temperature controls on it, which I thought was very cool. But then I read all of the reviews, and everyone said it stopped working right after, that it wasn't reliable, etc. So that one I'm, tried to cancel. So we'll see if that canceled or not, or if it comes and then I got to send it back. But this one, like I said, this is different. Now, I've had other ones before where you, and here you can see that it's got that little platform thing, and then you sit your container on top of it, and it goes inside the bag to keep things warm. And it's the bag holds the heat, etc. So we'll see how well this one works, but I like that it's got that separate platform. Now, I've gotten the ones before that are, you open the top and it's metal in there and you put the food in that, but those are hard to clean. I didn't like that at all. I didn't like the way that one was working, so I decided I would try this one. The, microwave portable oven. Yeah, in your dreams you wish it were microwave, and would be a couple seconds. But I do have hope that this one is going to work well. We'll see. I'll let you know. So I'm going to put this on pause now, and we will come back in a while and we'll see how long it actually takes to go from freezer to cooked warm that you can have it. So I'm excited to see what I can do with this little heating element, 80 watts. We'll find out. Okay, well, I've had it in there for half an hour, and I went in, pulled the top that's sealed back to check it. The center of it is still cold around the edges. You can see it's starting to boil. That's after half an hour. So I did take the fork, and Miss Lily, I'm trying to talk, Miss Lily, happy girl. These two. So I did stir it up. And we'll put it in there, and I'll check it in another 10-15 minutes. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with it. But a half an hour, the progress that it's at now, I think is actually pretty quick. So we'll find out. Anyway, on that note, I just wanted to check in, let you know how it's doing, and we'll see, and I'll check it, I think, in another 15 minutes to see, because it's pretty well unfrozen. I started with it frozen. In a half an hour, it's totally defrosted. It is, like I said, around the edges, it was starting to boil. So maybe another 10-15 minutes and it might be done. So 45 minutes, if that's the case. 45 minutes for a frozen meal is pretty quick. Okay, I'd say that's good for one of those things. So we'll find out. I'll check it in another 10-15 minutes and just see if it's to the point of warm enough to eat now. But I've got a feeling maybe in 10 minutes or so, it should be quite fine. So we'll see. So anyway, on that note, I'll leave that here. Put my thing here on 10 minutes so that I'll check it in 10 minutes to see. There we go. And I'll give you the report back. Well, I went in and it's quite done. Very nice temperature. Now, I have to say, when I went in and looked last time, I think that I kind of unplugged it, because I went in this time when I opened the bag, the light was off. So I think this would have, it's actually, the temperature was going down, and it would have cooked in 5 minutes if I would have had it actually plugged in. So on that note, I'm going to leave this here, have my lunch, and then I'll show you the item once it's cooled down. Okay, so the reveal. Here's the cord. It's about, what, 3 feet, maybe 3 feet in length for the electric. Now, you know, the Stouffer's meal that I just had, well, half of it, I can't eat a whole one. In the package, it says if you're cooking it in the oven, it's 45 minutes. It was 45 minutes in my little bag. So I'll show you this unit. It comes a bag, and then it's got all of the insulation here. Now, what's different is this is what you're cooking on, okay? It's got the light here. It's got the plug-ins for whether you're going to use either the, now the plug-ins look the same, but I don't know why they have two. So either you're using the AC or the 12 volt. I'm going to try this in the 12 volt and see. Now, if it does not work in my car 12 volt so well, I do have the other option of doing AC. Now, this is what comes there with the two things, but it doesn't come with something to cook in. So I'm going to go down and look and see what I find. You know, I'm not sure. I might try some disposable ones. The aluminum type things, I might try a few of those. I think they would cook very quickly, and then something, but I'm not real thrilled with cooking in aluminum, those tin pans and stuff. I might line those, try lining it with, or even the glass, if I get the glass container to sit in here. I might use the liners for the hot pot in there, just so it's easy for cleanup. So I'm going to give that a try as well. But I have to say, with the first outing of this, I'm very impressed with it. It heats up very quickly, and 45 minutes, as much time as it would take in an actual oven, this was ready to go. And I do like the fact it's got the light, so you can see if it's on or if it's, you know, your connection has come loose, etc. So I have to say, so far, this is a win. But I am going to, you know, wait a while. Now, I haven't had, you know, so many carbs for quite some time. So a half of one of those Stouffer ones, and I'm feeling absolutely stuffed. Because usually those that watch my channel know I'm carnivore. Okay. And I am going back to carnivore because I did eat that, and my nose is starting to run. I am feeling a little stuffy. So the carbs do not do well for me, okay? Yeah, I was feeling stuffy, and my nose is running. So, you know, while it tasted good, I haven't had it in forever. It's not something that I am going to really go back to, okay? I have to stick with the carnivore because like I said, when I'm starting to get those runny nose and stuffy feeling right away from having had that turkey, what do they call, tetrazzini, maybe, I think it's called turkey tetrazzini. I'm already having the effects from it of stuffiness, so I do not do well with those kind of wheat products and carbs and stuff. Not good for my world. So on that note, that being said, I think I'm going to go out there, and I do have some meat I just defrosted. I'm going to cut that, and I think I'm going to put that in here. I need to get something that I can cook it in. Yeah, I need to go get that first. And then I will do the meat in here, and we'll see how long it takes to actually cook my meat in this little device. Okay. Now, I have to say, so far, this is a winner. So I'm going to give that a shot here pretty soon, and I'll see you online. Okay, I had gotten a little fry pan, and there you have the egg that cooked on here very quickly. By the time I went in the kitchen to set up another thing, some meat, I came back and the egg is already cooked. So worked very, very quickly. Going to give this a taste here and see. But yeah, very pleasantly surprised. Yeah. That works. And I'll definitely make eggs in there. So the little pan I got was like this. It doesn't have the long handle. It's got the other handle. So, you know, when you get ready to take it out, you're going to want to use something, hot pads, to take it out of there. But it cooked those eggs very quickly. Yeah, very happy with that so far. So now I have got just plugged it back in, and I've got it in a little glass with the container. Now I did put inside of it one of those hot pot liners, a hot pot liner, because yeah, it is on. So let me go ahead and close this back up. So for easy cleanup and just see how this is going to work. So I'm going to put that in there and let that cook. And we'll check it in a little while and see how it's doing. But eggs works great for the eggs. Yeah. What, Mr. Mickey? Well, I just took the meat out, and it's been like 15 minutes. Now, this had already been warmed up, okay? But let's see. I think the meat is really kind of overdone. So it's more done than I would usually eat it. I cooked it in garlic herb butter. And quite good. Now I had, put this over here. I'm going to eat that in a few seconds. See if I can lift this now. It's still hot. You see that lid is steamed. I have inside of it one of the liners. Okay, there's the liner. You can see the butter in there and the thing. So the glass thing is totally clean. I can take this out and just dispose of it and have a totally clean item. And it cooks the meat quite quickly. Okay, that was quite quick. I'm gonna trash here. Put this in here so I can throw it away. So yeah, I'm going to be using this probably more than my little fry pan. It cooks just as quickly. I mean, this heats up very fast. I cooked an egg in it. I have a little pan there that sits in there, fry pan that I cooked an egg in, and then I have this this little one with the glass. Now I got a couple of these so that I can go ahead when I get meat at the store, I can go ahead and make a couple of these up so they're ready to go. But this little oven thing cooked it really, really quickly. In fact, I'm going to have to watch it from now on when I cook my meat, that it doesn't get overdone because it cooked it so fast. So this one, I think, is going to absolutely be a winner, and I will probably use this even more than my little fry pan that I've had. I opened this up, man, and this thing is really, it's holding the heat. That's very hot. Okay. It says caution, high temperature. It most certainly is a very high temperature. So you have to watch what you're cooking in there, that it doesn't get overdone. So I'm going to have to cook my meat, cut it a little thicker. I thought maybe thinner strips to cook it in here, but yeah, no. I'm going to have to leave it thicker to cook it, because I don't like my meat overcooked. So on that note, I'll leave that here. Hopefully that's helped somebody out there, and I'll see you online.